Hey Terrarians, how's it going? My name is Pixelated Fireball, and welcome back to another episode of Mod of Redemption. So in the last episode, we accomplished quite a bit. We didn't do a whole lot of mod stuff, but we did find the Hall of Heroes down below the desert, got a cursed gem, which is useful for a lore-telling, all-knowing sentient sword in hard mode. We went to the Crimson, defeated the big bad brainy boy, and got some new items and accessories, defeated the goblins, got our new money collector down here, worse than the tax collector Arbak, the goblin boy, upgraded our weapons and accessories, made a good bit of progress, but like I said, not a whole lot of mod stuff. But today, we're gonna start some things off with some mod stuff, because we have a new boss to fight, called the Seed of Infection, which will be summoned with an anomaly detector, which I went and made. It is crafted out of meteorite bars, some obsidian, and either tungsten or silver. But in addition to that, speaking of the Crimson, something that I completely and totally looked over was this accessory called the Baleful talisman, which is crafted out of vicious powder, vertebrae, some crimtane ore, and small lost souls. I don't know how I completely looked over it. You'd think I would know better when I'm playing a mod that I've never played before. I would know better. I should check every item that I pick up, because you never know what is useful and what is not. It could be the most obscure random thing you find. You pick up a sunflower, you can end up making something that leads into a crazy endgame item. I mean, you never know. So I made that, and what it does is it corrupts all level 4 or lower spirits. You feel uncomfortable holding this. And essentially what it does is it turns these bunnies right here into evil crimtane bunnies. And you'd think, okay, well that's cool, it makes them red. But not only does it do that, but it also allows me to inflict the Ichor debuff on everything that it touches, which I think is just absolutely the most overpowered thing ever. I mean, this thing, the old spirit disc, is already overpowered enough, but now that I can essentially take a huge chunk out of my opponent's armor, this is just ridiculous. It's going to severely increase the amount of damage that I'm dealing to all the enemies that I come across. I can't believe I overlooked that. I'm glad that I decided to scroll through Recipe Browser. Vicious powder of all things. Like I said, you'd never think. The most random item that you'd probably never make. I mean, what's the point of vicious powder? I mean, what does it do? Who uses poison knives? I mean, and who wants to fight the blood? I mean, who is that bad at Terraria? No offense to anybody out there that might suck at Terraria, or those of you that might be new, but who's realistically bad enough to actually die to the Brain of Cthulhu? I mean, I may have died fighting him a second time or a third time, I guess it would be to get some of the crimtane, but I mean, whatever, that doesn't matter. We're gonna forget about all that. You didn't see it, it didn't happen. But anyway, we're gonna be starting this episode off with some mod stuff. Like I said, we're going to be facing off against the Seed of Infection. But before I do that, speaking of mod stuff, we have a new item that you can buy from Dariel here, called the Eagle Crest Spell Tome, sold by Zephos and Dariel after either of Worlds or the Brain of Cthulhu is defeated. Greatly increases the spawn rate of the Eagle Crest Golem, which is something I already came across before. It starts out as sleeping stones. It looks like the boss. You just kind of stumble across it. I actually found one sitting right on top of this arena here, just kind of chilling and minding its own business, and me being a dummy not knowing what it was, decided that the first thing that I'm going to do, in true human fashion, poke it with a stick. And when I did that, it came to life and I realized that that's the Eagle Crest Golem. So I decided not to kill it, I just let it, kill me, just move on, not worry about it. We'll come to that when it's time to actually face off against him. But for right now, we gotta face off against the Seed of Infection. I got my potions already. I made a new one called a Vendetta Potion, which is sort of like a Thorns Potion on steroids. I had some stingers and worm teeth. I guess worm teeth drop from these things right here, the blood worms that spawn over in the Crimson. I guess it's a way to get those. You can also make it from Thorns Potions, which, like I said, Thorns Potion on steroids. But you make it out of Nightshade. All this stuff right here, stingers, worm teeth, cacti, and bottled water. Decided to make that, try it out. Got a Thorns Potion, why not stack it up, make them really feel bad for hitting me. And a Mana Regeneration Potion for the evil bunnies that I have now. So, without any further ado and any more wasting time and rambling, let's use the anomaly detector and see what happens. Okay, so I got a strange portal. It's not doing anything. This doesn't seem like the boss. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, okay, so this is the real boss. Seed of Infection, go. Oh my. Big evil eyeball. Ah, hello. Wow, you are just fast. Go attack with this thing. Ah, okay, slow fall is failing me right now. I really gotta lose this armor. As much as I love it, as overpowered as it makes me, I really can't deal with it. Alright, you're puking up little poison balls at me. Thank God that that portal dropped a free heal over there. It's alright. Everything's good. Gotta keep that Ichor debuff on him. Never mind the chick man down there. He's just chilling, doing his thing, trying to be menacing down there. You want to chip in, chick man? You think that with the united forces of the chicken, we might be able to stop this infection? I just began something. What is it? What is it doing? It's just kind of puking its way towards me. Go, powers of spirit! He's really lined up with me right there. I'm waiting for him to charge at me again. Alright, let's use the magic rock. Give myself some more armor. What's it doing now? Okay, so we got a little bit of a bullet hell. I am not very good at dodging these. I'll just stay over here. You know what? I'll be in the bubble. I'll be in the safety bubble. Come on. Bring it on. I love the 8-bit music, by the way. That's definitely awesome. Okay, bring it on. I don't know what's up with that attack. Go. Alright, we got him. We got him. Okay. Creatures start... Oh, okay, well that was a death. Creatures start getting infected. New entries have appeared on the boss checklist. What has appeared? Infected eye. Okay. So that wasn't there before, I'm pretty sure. Oh my, there looks like a whole bunch of new bosses that I didn't see before. Okay. Well, that was a thing that happened. So we got the Seed of Infection trophy. I'm not really sure what that is. We'll throw that up. Let's teleport back. We'll throw that up on the wall. Looks like just a chunk of infected flesh. That seems very wise to put up in my house next to the pretty sunflower. Let's open the treasure bag and see what's up. So we got some Xenomite shards. Holding this may infect you. Really? Oh, it is. Mildly infected. It actually does. Okay. Not just flavor text. What about you? Necklace of Sight. Increases crit by 4% and improves vision. Does that mean it gives me, like, a little bit of night vision? Okay. Interesting. Does it drop anything besides Xenomite shards? Let's see what it does. So we got Blooming Luck. 1 defense, grants immunity to knockback, 5% increased druidic damage, and slightly increases the chance of finding rare or epic drops. Interesting. Need a lucky horseshoe and a cobalt shield. That is something that I haven't done yet. I have not explored the sky at all yet, which is actually kind of ridiculous because I have the ability to soar to immense heights. Well, I don't have this on. Hold on. I mean, I can soar to immense heights with the slime mount now. But yeah. So we got an empty bot hangar. Occupied bot hangar. I don't know what this is. Just androids and all this stuff. So we got new enemies. Seed of Infection music box. We got raw xenium. That is made out of luminite. Xenomite kunai. Xenomite shuriken. Okay, so we got druid dagger, druid shuriken. These are items that I did not know anything about. Got the Xeno eye. Summons the infected eye. Can make Xenomite out of it. And Xenomite shards. Which, I guess, I need a Xenoforge to do that with. I don't have a Xenoforge. How do you make a Xenoforge? I need a Hellforge. Okay, so I got a thing that I really can't do anything with yet. Okay, well, we'll just throw that in the old inventory and call it a day. Now, does anything else drop from that guy? I'm curious. Because there's got to be more to it than that. Unless starting the infection was it. I have the ability to make another one. I think I'll fight him a second time around. It seemed pretty straightforward. I don't think I'm going to need all the potions for it. I should be fine. Famous last words. We'll fight him again and see if anything else drops from the treasure bag. Ah. Oh god, is it going to do that every time? Okay, so it looks like it does not drop anything different, at least from what I got out of that. It just drops more Xenomite shards. Well, I suppose it couldn't hurt to have a few extra of those. Alright, into the bank you go. Did these guys sell anything different now that I've actually defeated that thing? You don't. What about you, Tenvon? Anything new? Nope, same old, same old. Okay, well now that that's done, I guess I'll have to be on the lookout for these new infected enemies, wherever they might be. Maybe we'll come across a few new ones. The next order of business is the Queen Bee, so a little adventure over to the jungle is in order. So I'm going to make up some potions, and then head on over there and see if we can find ourselves a nice hive. And then we'll face off against the queen bee and maybe come across some infected creatures in the jungle while we're at it. That would be pretty neat. Or maybe it would be awful. I don't know. Might be the worst thing ever. I mean, we'll find out. So anyway, make some potions, and I'll see you when I get there. Alright, down into the depths of the jungle we go. Oh, I missed the 1.4 soundtrack that this place had. That was pretty nice. It really made it feel like it was a separate biome instead of just an extension of the jungle. Well, I know that the lizard temple is over that way, so I might work my way up to that first so I can get the entrance to that cleared out as soon as possible. Living mahogany tree down there. I don't know if we'll find anything new down here or not. Main objective is to find a hive, though. So there's the jungle temple. Looks like the entrance is up this way. Perhaps. Maybe I'll be lucky enough to find some traps outside of it, and then whenever I get Skeletron down, I can wire them up to my mob farm down below. That'd be pretty nice. Since the fun police haven't arrived in T-Mod Loader yet to take away those traps from me. I mean, very likely they just took them away for my own safety, because I'm kind of a dummy when it comes to those things. I end up sort of dying to them a lot. Is the entrance not over here? It's gotta be. Oh, is the entrance around this way? Alright, what do we got in here? We got a boomstick. That's not anything special. Healing potion. We'll take a honey dispenser because why not? Might be useful for something I don't know about. No traps outside, but there was a pretty nice coin portal. I'll take it. Well, nothing special down there, just a bunch of lizards. Which I could probably very likely kill, but I doubt they'll drop anything special. They might. I want to go up there and check out that marble biome. See if there might be anything useful up there. Anything new. I haven't seen very many of those. I know new enemies spawn in the granite biome. Maybe there's something new up there for the marble. It'd be a shame if they left one out. I'd be heartbroken if I was a marble biome. I'd be very upset if I didn't get a special new enemy. No house and no new enemies showed up. That's a shame. Oh well, maybe there is something connected to it. I just didn't hang around it long enough to find one. Oh well. Moving right on along. Gotta be a beehive around here somewhere. I guess I should be careful with the death bunnies that I'm shooting around. My luck, I'd end up breaking the thing in there and get murdered by it out here unprepared. I really should be careful now that I think about it. I do not want to end up accidentally spawning one. And being that I don't know where they are, I suppose it's a bad idea. Oh, there is an infected enemy right there. I almost missed it. There is an infected cave bat. Significantly stronger than the average cave bat. It dropped me a Xenomite shard. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, beehives. Where, oh, where are you, beehives? Oh, well, of course the first hive that I come across is buried under an ocean of lava. That just looks... This is just an extraordinarily inhospitable place to build a beehive. There is even lava dripping down through the cracks. Oh, man. What a lovely spawn. Well, at least these guys have the courtesy to die over there. Okay, well, if I want to fight the queen bee here, I guess I have my work cut out for me. Of course I do. Well, don't step on it myself. God, I even knew that it existed over there, and I still did it anyway. I am brilliant. Okay, so I'm going to try to ensafen this little area down here without getting murdered. I don't know. This is just like, well, never mind. There's a hive right here. Still surrounded by lava. Why are the bees trying to build in lava? This is just not good. This is not healthy behavior for insects. Yeah, somebody needs to look into this. There is something wrong with them. Well, I guess I will begin my incursion here. Ow. Don't use a weapon on them that would be bad. Which is everything. Okay. It's up there. It's safe to shoot them this way. Maybe not. I don't know. They kind of go off in whatever direction they feel like. I do know this area needs to be made significantly less dangerous. Okay. I'm going to try to make this area safe and a decent area to fight the queen bee in. And when it's time to face off against her, I will see you then. Well, this is just quite an arena, isn't it? I've got granite on one side, marble on the other. I got a nice little granite light show going on over here thanks to these granite clusters. I've got hoplites trying to spear me. These things... God, forgot that these things can fly through walls in 1.3. I'm so glad they got rid of that in 1.4, but I gotta deal with it now. Hopefully this arena will do. It's actually a decent size, so it might not be too bad. I considered blowing this up and widening it a little bit more, but I'm just gonna stay out here. I think we should be fine. It's just the queen bee. I mean, famous last words, but I guess without any further ado, before any more enemies show up, I'll just call her forth and hope to God things go well. Okay, here we go. All right, get that ichor debuff going on her there. Should be able to use this for the majority of her attacks. Call forth the bees. There we go. I can just chill down here with this. All right, now she's shooting out her spears. I guess they're not spears. They're death spikes. This is actually going by very quickly. Keep the debuff on her. All right, now we're good. We'll just keep doing this. This ain't no master mode. Hopefully this won't take 10 million years to take her down. Doesn't look like it. She's already halfway gone. Yeah, she's just gonna keep shooting bees at me. I think she'd learn. This is not going to work. This is not how you attain my giblets, Queen Bee. I know that is your unending quest in life, is to attain my giblets, but this is just not the way. I'll let you get a few shots in. You know, I don't want you to feel like you're being beaten too badly. Keep that ichor on her. I'm gonna have to remember to do that. I'm very bad with alternating between weapons. I kind of just like to hammer through with just one. There we go. Queen Bee's down. Let's see what she dropped. We got the beeswax, bee-nade, bee hat, hive wand, nectar. We can have the baby hornet. We have an armored hive pack and an agile bee gun. None of this stuff is materials. Can I do anything druidy with beeswax? Nope, it's all pretty much just same old summoner stuff. Well, I guess we got that out of the way. Didn't really gain anything from it. I got a pile of gold from this little adventure. Well, that actually went by fairly quickly. Now I am gonna get up out of here. My God. Throw some of that jungle stuff in here. Maybe I can craft some jungle-related things. None of this stuff is really necessary, so I think I'm just gonna trash it all. I might keep the baby hornet. That's like a whole boss, though. There's gotta be something that I can do. Take things like the spores and throw them in here. I can make a grass stave. It's another stave. I do not have enough spores, though. What about the jungle grass seeds? Anything special? Green thread, that's it. That's useful for making some quest items, but that stuff looks like hard mode. Okay, well, if not you two, what about stingers? Surely these gotta be useful for stuff. Oh yeah, I can make stuff out of that. Blades of grass, thorn chakram. I can make a golem watering can. Taking damage unleashes a cluster of exploding seeds around you. Well, that's definitely hard mode. Mystic thorn stave is hard mode. I can make poisonous sleep powder. Throws a poisonous cloud that tires normal enemies and reduces defense. Does that only work on normal enemies, or can I use that for bosses? Because if that works on bosses and it stacks with ichor, that'd be pretty ridiculous. I might have to make some of that and give it a try. Need more vicious powder, though. Well, it does not look like I gained anything from the jungle. I would have thought that the druid stuff, you know, existing in this mod would make jungle give me a whole bunch of stuff. I must be missing a whole bunch of things. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something. I walked right on by something. Can I make any new accessories? No new armor, no new accessories, nothing? Well, all right then. Well, if I did end up overlooking something important, I'm sure all you guys will let me know about it in the comments. The one main thing that this adventure yielded me today was the infection has now begun, and it seems like some new infected enemies are going to be showing up, so I'm definitely going to be checking those out and doing a little bit of exploration. In the next episode, we'll be facing off against yet another mod boss, the Eagle Crest Golem, and maybe taking on Skeletron, going to the dungeon. We are almost at hard mode already. I feel like I just begun this mod. I feel like I say that every time as well. Like, I swear, I know it's been like, it'll be like 9 episodes by the time I actually get to hard mode, but you know what? It feels like it's flying right on by. I'm loving Mod of Redemption so far. I cannot wait for hard mode. See all the wonderful new, terrifying, fantasy-y, sci-fi things that I will come across. So, I don't think I have any more time for anything else in this video, so I think I'm going to call it an episode here, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking me out. I really appreciate it, and as always, whatever it is, wherever you are, day or night, I hope you're having a good one of those. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.